Welcome back to another episode of Battletech campaign. I'm Bakira and I'm here to seize the payroll and escape. And by escape, of course, we mean kill everything that moves.
Command interface initiated.
Okay, so we are in a type of valley which can get dangerous. We should pay attention to our positioning in case we get ambushed. And the map seems to turn towards the right, so we will follow the road and see what the game has for us. I did a tiny move just to explore first, and everyone else will sprint and follow behind. Feels a little bit like an XCOM Overwatch trap, except there's no trap. We're only avoiding getting disrupted in this type of surprise round that we can find in here. So, still no radar contacts, a little bit scary.
I copy.
Because it could mean that all the enemies are concentrated in one spot, rather not have that. But again, it's our turn, and I believe it's time to jump. We jump forward and still find nothing. This has all the indications of an ambush. And if we were to face an ambush, I think we would like to go to the high ground on that side. Okay, so that will be our plan for now. Maybe I'm completely wrong, but it really looks like this.
Don't need to tell me twice. Position confirmed.
We sprint behind.
On my way.
We prepare for the further rounds.
Moving to position.
Okay, finally enemy contact,
We got company.
and we're still allowed to continue with our surprise round because we did not go into visual contact.
On my way.
That's good. Make sure we don't ruin it.
Aye aye.
Combat will now begin.
Oh, it's on now.
And it is a heavy mech and an unknown vehicle. And considering that it's a heavy mech, I wonder if I should really reserve. I think I'll do that. I'll do that because everyone has a ton of evasion pips, and I don't know how far I'm going to move with each of them. And now that we see what it is, we can begin to think how to deal with it. 2 misses, very happy beginnings. It may even give us the time we need to take that tank out.
Orders.
Anyone
I
see the
hear
tank
ya.
from any angle?
What's up, boss?
What if we jump? Okay, if we jump here, we can see it, and we can shoot with the AC-5. And once we shoot with the AC-5, Decker will be able to use long-range missiles. So let's see, what are we facing? Triple PPC tank. I was correct. Dangerous. Okay,
Confirmed.
we'll focus. That's not a good shot. That's not 85% chance to
That
hit.
didn't hit.
That was a complete disaster. Okay,
Orders.
so that didn't work out. We still have to try and find places to shoot at this tank. If we can find any.
Ready for orders.
Lord Latte with a jump. Oh, Latte with a jump can do it. Ooh, and that really looks like good damage. So we're also asked to hold this position, but I guess this is part of the mission. We can only shoot with a PVC. Well, we have to do it anyway. Even direct hit with a PVC is not a kill. But at least the site has been hit, and the damage has been
Waiting
dealt.
for orders.
I really don't think this anyway glitch can damage that thing. So we're still gonna jump forward, turn off the laser, and shoot. We also learned that the precision strike of glitch is good, so we may consider how we want to use it. This is a potential 150 damage. We could go for a leg. That's really a lot of armor. We could go center torso. We could go for the head. You know what? That's what we're gonna do. Since each shot is calculated individually, we're gonna go for precision strike on the head. Ah, that's what it does. Increases the chances. Okay. And the head is really, really weak. Right now it has 50 hit points. That means 5 missiles hitting would be a kill. But let's see how lucky we get. I think I saw 0 hits. Ah no, 1 head hit. Excellent.
Ready for orders.
And then Decker, sadly. What is this? Mineral field. Okay. We don't want to go there. We move forward with Decker,
Heading out.
and we're gonna try to hit the tank and maybe get lucky. I guess there's a good idea to shoot at this so that it falls down. An interesting concept. But really, if we hit 9 of the rockets, of the missiles to the side, we're gonna kill it. So we'll give that a shot. Okay. Some hits. Not quite enough. So the tank moves forward and is as scary as we guessed. 3 PPC shots. Thankfully they all miss. So I guess the biggest chance that this thing had is now gone. Now it's time to finish off this combat, and the way we're gonna do this is by insisting first on this heavy mech. We're gonna get mega close and go again for a full blunt frontal assault.
Here we go!
That's just beautiful. I'm really happy I created this mech.
When I shoot you, you'll take it and like it.
Knockdown. 2 damage now to the pilot. So we'll keep that in mind. Also knockdown to the last initiative pit.
Receiving you.
We're gonna ask Latte continue shooting at this tank. Now with every weapon available. So that will be good. Yes, that looked good. That's a
Alright,
kill.
everybody, let's get this done.
Then we continue with Decker.
Waiting for orders.
And I think Decker can start using his piloting skill and punching. We believe in you, Decker. See what you can do.
Targeting for physical attack.
Deals some heavy damage to the leg, but that's not super
Reporting
useful.
Critical hit.
Commander.
And sadly, Behemoth too far away for a normal attack. So what should we? I mean, I could go for a center torso. I could go for the head again, but really, I feel like doing a death from above. I hope I don't get punished for this.
On it.
But last time someone attacked death from above on a downed unit, it was brutal. And it didn't look too brutal this time. So center torso is hit and it's exposed, but it was still not enough to destroy it. And now we are too close, so the unit will try to move sideways, get behind us, I don't know. Luckily the PPC has a minimum optimal range, which means it has a high chance to miss. And as we see, yes, it's true, we took some orange damage. Wait, actually we didn't. Okay. So we didn't take any big hits, which is amazing.
Waiting for orders.
The punch worth it. 70 damage, yes, go for it. We'll go for a punch. Punch has been super effective against people who have no legs. Instant get a new knockdown. You didn't even need to use new ammo. So that's great. The pilot is still alive, even though it took so much damage already. It's 3 hits on the pilot already. So we can continue with more melee attacks. Throw your torso. Ah, the pilot is finally incapacitated. Good job. Okay, so that was the mission. Again, very, very easy. Hi, gents. Good morning. Oh, good day. So pretty simple mission. So I hope the rewards are worth it. I think we asked for too much salvage because we're probably gonna get it all.
Mission.
We'll look at that in the reward screen. I still think we took 0 damage, right? So tiny reward. Ah, no, we did great because we asked for some reputation. So that was a good idea. 0 damage taken. Everyone gets reputation. I mean experience. And now we can look at the salvage itself. So this is the heavy, and we could possibly get the 3 parts. That would be really good. Okay, let's roll the possibility. Maybe we get it. Maybe we don't. However, we found 4 PPCs. I think that's pretty good. Some heat sinks. I would have loved to get the 3rd one to just acquire this mecha. 7 laser spots. Wow. Heavy striker and disabler. So if I were to get this mech, I'd probably build like a triple PPC for Bakira, so that he can go sniping around. That sounds good. Simple mission though. We'll have to see how we continue from here, because we still have 77 days of Bakira out of action. And if I remember correctly, this story mission requires us to go right here. So before we go into that story mission, we're gonna check if the store has anything new for us, for whatever reason. Really don't think so. I think we bought everything last time we were here, and technically no day has passed. So for this game, the only measurement is the days. So yeah, I think we just go for the story mission. So what do we see? Travel to Smithon's moon to destroy an arms smuggler's dropship for Lord Carozas. Okay. Abundance of caution. Okay. The reward 2 million. Excellent. And the salvage for 16. I would say that sounds pretty good. It's a shame I cannot wait for Bakira, but we'll have to go. So just like before, I'm gonna read out because we have no voices. As you heard, House Carozas has suffered greatly at the hands of the Directorate. We can't change that, but we can show Lord Carozas that we are his allies, and that our word can be trusted. We need his help with our data archive, yes, but that isn't why I agreed with this mission. If we are to prevail against the Directorate, I must unite the founding houses under the Restoration's banner. Without their support, we'll have no way of replacing our losses. Understood, Lady Arano. Let's get into the specifics of the job he's given us. I seem to remember something about a dropship. She's called the New Grange. She's a transport vessel, ostensibly civilian, named for an old line of yard ships. The New Grange has been certified for commercial flight in the Directorate, the Capellan Federation, and the Taurian Concordat. In all other ways, she's completely unremarkable. At least, that's what her official paperwork says. And we're gonna be snappy. What's the real story? New Grange is running weapons into the Algerian Reach to supply the Director's war effort. Her crew can be used, has been using an old commercial port on Anvil to fuel up between trips. Trips like this could help to explain the Directorate's unexpected strength of arms. It's in our interest to destroy it. According to the intel we've been given, the New Grange is carrying more armor than any Union-class dropship has any right to. Attacking her directly will be a waste of time. Thankfully, Lord Madeira has found an alternative approach. The Anvil fueling station was designed for civilian use. It isn't a hardened target, and its components can't withstand a sustained attack. If we go in while the New Grange is refueling and blow the station's primary fuel reservoir, her armor wouldn't count for much. The resulting explosion will smash her like an egg. You sure that Lord Carosos is telling the truth? It would be a disaster if we took out a civilian dropship. Sounds good. From my own study of the New Grange and the Splendid Anvil, I'm convinced that Lord Carosos is telling us the truth. There's something deeply suspicious about this ship. She isn't the conventional tramper she pretends to be. Vague assurances aren't enough, Lady Arano. I need to know that there aren't any innocent people on that ship. I'm no more eager for unnecessary bloodshed than you are, Bekiria. I hope that you know me well enough to recognize that. If we can raise the New Grange on the comms, I will offer her captain a chance to surrender. I'd rather take prisoners than fill graves. The Reach has seen too much death already. Sounds like a workable plan. Let's move forward. I like that secondary option. Hang on, boss. If this job were as easy as blowing up a fuel tank, Carosos would have done it himself already. What's the catch? I mean, why send us after such an easy target? Carosos sent the last remnants of personal guard after the New Grange 2 weeks ago. A lance of hardened mech warriors, though all summarily destroyed, a complete loss. There were no survivors. That sounds good. That sounds like an unusually heavy security detail for a smuggling operation. Yep. It's bizarre, I agree, but we have only Lord Carosos' word to go on it, and he didn't personally witness what happened. We'll approach this with an abundance of caution, bring the strongest lance you can feel. Yeah, we cannot do that. And keep your eyes open on the moon's surface. I'd recommend bringing a heat-efficient lance if possible. Anvil's atmosphere and climate will quickly overwhelm your heat sinks if you're not careful. No time like the present. I'll assemble my team. I'll be with you in the comms. Good hunting back here. Can we finally deploy? Yay! I could consider replacing the Vindicator, because currently it's not a great mech for this. What does the Dragon have? 2 AC5s and 2 medium lasers and 1 LRM. Well, the AC5s and the LRMs are good long distances options, and maybe it's much better than the Vindicator's PPCs. Even though we have a billion heat sinks. So we can even check which one has most heat efficiency. Well, it's true that it says it's the Vindicator. I think if we don't fire the lasers with the Dragon, we'll still have more firepower. But the PPC is so good. So maybe we turn off the lasers here and just fire the PPC. I don't know, that seems quite lame. We'll bring a heavy mech instead of that one. And everyone else is using missiles or 1 laser, I guess. And this one is using the punching, and this one is using long range. So we seem pretty hit efficient right now, and we're ready to deploy. As always, I'm gonna cut the stream for the loading and then start a new video right now. Be right back.